Evening everybody, this is day 16 I think. I'm now on tour. I will out in my garden rather than the kitchen. Beautiful day, just had a barbie and I thought I'd do it from outside for a change. Bit of an odd day really, or while I think about it. I got quite a few comments on last night's Easter poem about the village people was playing in the background during that poem, and I can assure you that it's not my regular musical choice. In fact, I'm sure it's probably my son Lewis's. It's definitely not mine. So it was a strange day, bad night's sleep last night. Things just getting to me a little bit, I must admit. Being sort of holed up here is quite difficult. Sort of feeling guilty a little bit about things I'm missing really as well, which is like just normal stuff, footy, just going out, having a drink, even bizarrely working. I sort of retired about 5 years ago, and then a year ago I got back into work. But those 4 years I was retired, it was different because I could just go where I wanted to and just go to the shop or whatever without being marched around like some sort of zombie, having to buy what I'm told and follow a fucking arrow around the place. Sorry for being a bit sweary, by the way. It's been one of those days today. So moving on, the media press. I'm going to do a bit of a poem rant about the media press because they're just getting on top of me at the moment. I mean, why don't they just tell something positive? It's just bang, 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 giving us crap all the time, and then they have this thing about people's mental health and all this sort of stuff. Well, they're half responsible for it, in my opinion. And celebrities, another thing. Celebrities. I noticed today, this guy, I'll tell you his name, David Geffen. He's the record label owner, and he's the guy behind DreamWorks who do this animation for Disney or whatever else. He tweeted from his 450 foot long yacht or boat that he said, what did he say? He said, isolated in the Grenadines, I hope everyone stays safe. Bear in mind, this yacht's got 45 staff on board, and the backdrop was just like the beautiful mountains in this big bay he was in, and I'm thinking, what you trying to do, make a suicide, you twat? Madonna, another one. She's on Instagram in a bath of rose petals, and she said that COVID-19 is a great equaliser. So I'm just waiting for next door's roses to bloom. I'm having them away and getting my bath because I want to be on an equal of COVID-19 isolation in a bath of fucking rose petals. Anyway, moving on. So I've done a poem about the modern media and just what it's making me feel like at the moment. See what you think. The modern media seem to be in a constant wrangle, repeatedly baiting interviewees with a premeditated angle. When the answer comes back and it's not to their taste, they'll ask it again with no time to waste. What they are doing with coronavirus is just pathetic. Banging on and on with their paymasters' rhetoric. Miss Burley on Sky in a condescending tone. Adam Bolton, the bloated dinosaur with his dull left-wing moan. Why can't they do positive in such trying days? Just trying to scare the masses in so many ways. I make it worse for myself, having Sky News on loop. It's just drip feeding me nonsense and making my confidence droop. We should be all beating our chest and shouting, we'll beat this together. But we're told that everything is like doomsday. I'm at the end of my tether. They camp outside Downing Street and hospitals like a salivating flock of vultures. Since when did the UK have this doomsday culture? We all want the truth, of course. That's a given. But when did this news become so agenda-driven? Even football journals are in on the act. It's like all the news outlets have had some sort of pact. So, Mr. Manager, these 3 defeats that you've racked, do you think the players and chairman will demand that you're sacked? No, says Mr. Manager. We're 10 points clear at the top. Yes, says the journal. But this horrendous run of 3 defeats must stop. I'm ranting at the media, hopefully on behalf of this great nation. All that we want is some unbiased information. According to the dictionary, a journalist should report the news, not taint it or poison it with their political views. My glass is naturally half full, not media half empty. So peddle some good news, of which there's always plenty. Do a better service to the public, because a positive outlook is wealth. And stop trying to damage the nation's mental health. Cheers, guys. Good Sunday, Easter Sunday. Big poem tomorrow. Have a good night.